Hi guys, welcome back to Cooking with Philly. I'm Ava and today we're here with our friend Robert from Pretty Thai and he'll be teaching us how to make a pad thai stir fry with shrimp and rice. Tell us a little bit about Pretty Thai.
Well, Pretty Thai is a specialty sauce and spice company. We're from Austin, Texas. We actually started as Pretty Thai for a white guy. It's a food truck.
Food truck, yeah? Yeah. All right, so let's get started. What do we need for our ingredients?
So we're definitely gonna need your Philly Premium Wild Texas Gulf Shrimp. 2125s, 1620s, a good medium size. We're gonna need Pretty Thai pad thai sauce, seasoning salt, Thai chili powder. We've got some delicious onions, mushrooms, carrots, celery, lime, garlic chives, basil. You can also use Thai basil, as well as coconut oil and garlic. And of course, your favorite rice, Thai jasmine, basmati, whatever you prefer.
All right, now let's get cooking. What do we need to do to start?
Well, first and foremost, you have to actually peel and devein the shrimp, which we have magically done here, the magic of television. We don't waste anything, so we're actually gonna take these peels right here, we're gonna throw them right in this pot, get them in there. We actually took all the stems from the mushrooms, the ends of the celery, the basil, whatever you got, don't waste it. And just throw it right in there as well. This is gonna add some nice flavor. We're gonna be using this stock, this time for the rice. And of course, we're gonna get water in this. So we're gonna put a little bit of water in here. All you wanna do is cover it up. Just get it covered with water. We're gonna get this on a medium-high heat. And it's just gonna come up to like a low boil, a high simmer. Just kind of let it even out there. About an hour. Take it as long as you want, because the more it reduces, the more concentrated the flavor. So once that's going, now we have to actually marinate the shrimp. So the marination will be happening while the stock is being made.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in here. There we go.
We're gonna take the shrimp, and of course, this is where the magic really happens with beautiful shrimp, with our Pretty Thai pad thai sauce. So this is a really killer marinade, guys. Obviously great with shrimp. I'm gonna cover up the shrimp as much as possible. Our Pretty Thai seasoning salt is gonna go in there. Coriander, cumin, star anise, sea salt's the last ingredient. Low sodium, big flavor. You don't have to add a lot. Just gonna mix that around. I'm really just gonna cover these guys up with that. And then just let it sit in the fridge for, an hour, 2 hours at most probably. So now we have the shrimp stock. It's come up to a nice low boil. You can take the heat down to like a low heat.
All right, now that our stock is ready, we're gonna go ahead and strain it out. Show me how you like to do it.
Yeah, so really simple, straightforward, just depending on what kind of devices you have. Ideally you want a strainer that's going to, fit the bowl. We're gonna play a little crazy roulette here with this. So just gonna strain it into this. The longer you go, the more concentrated you're gonna get.
All right, now that we have our stock drained out, what's gonna be our next step?
We're gonna try this out. We're actually gonna use this pot that's actually meant for this right here. It fits right on nice. And we're going to do our best effort to strain this in there. Voila.
We're gonna make sure that we're saving our shrimp and the shrimp's not going in the pot with the marinade.
So yeah, so you can just kind of like shake that off a little bit because you will have some excess marinade on the shrimp, which, isn't a problem. Then we'll just kind of lift this over here, put it on this plate, whatever you want to put it on to make sure that it doesn't get all over the place. Put this back on. We're gonna get this up to like a nice medium to high heat. You just want to be careful that you don't let it boil over. So now, as you can see, we've got a really good boil, really thick bubbles, getting really thick on the edges. You can almost turn this in, you can even smell it, getting nice and dark. You can turn this almost into like a pad thai sauce caramel. If you get in there, you can really see how it's gonna start to coat up your spoon a little bit. If you let this sit and cool, it's actually gonna thicken up really nicely in the fridge. So this is pretty much getting really close. You can go longer with it if you want. We'll let it sit here, and I'll actually, right now, show you how we're gonna actually marinate the shrimp. Once it's already been out marinated, we're actually gonna toss it again with some more salt and some coconut oil. So we have some kosher salt. Our seasoning salt's really low sodium. Sea salt, not a lot of salt. So if you wanna add some more salt, which I think this is nice because it adds a little coating on the shrimp when you're going to actually saute it. Get that all in there. We can toss that around. I'm actually gonna also toss it with some of the coconut oil. So we already have some of the oil on there. You get a little over a tablespoon. This is the secret right here. This is our Pretty Thai chili powder. It's really gonna help pull the flavors together. Spice is really crucial to dishes. I feel bad for folks that can't have spice. Because it really does help kind of pull elements of the dish together and really helps pull the flavors out. So we're just gonna put it, you know, we like spice here, right?
Yeah.
Put a little bit in there. You can always add more. Then I'll just take this, actually, same spoon here now, because this is pretty much, you can see how just in that last couple of seconds, like it's gotten really nice and thick. So I'll actually just turn that heat off on that. I'm gonna use this spoon and I'm just gonna get this all nice and coated now. So now that the sauce is reduced, we're gonna be ready to transfer it to a bowl so we can finish the dish. I'm just gonna grab, you know, any bowl you got. I like to use an actual flat spatula that you can actually get all the edges out. I don't like to waste anything. I think we've talked about that a few times now. I'm just gonna pour this out. It's about to get delicious up in here. Okay, so we're gonna finish this dish. So the first thing, you know, I have my wok here. I love woks. You can do every cooking technique in a wok. But if you don't have a wok at home, you can use any saute pan, cast iron skillet. So first and foremost, Asian food, Thai food loves heat, high heat. I like to play with heat. I like to live on the edge a little bit. So I'm gonna go high. And I'm gonna come in here with a little bit of the coconut oil. You can use any oil you want. I like the coconut oil in this dish because it's gonna add a nice little coconut flavor in with the pad thai flavors and the seasoning salt, which is really nice. So you get this in here and you get that pan nice and hot. Get that spread around, and I'm just gonna do just a handful. So again, depending how dangerous you are in the kitchen, good way or bad way, I'm not sure. You know, start off with a little bit. You know, you're trying to cook a little bit. You don't want to overcrowd so that you can't like get the color and everything and the caramelization on the food. So I'm just getting a little bit in there at a time, and we'll just start to kind of get it cooking.
So how long do you want to cook these for?
I'm really just trying to cook to get a nice little caramelization. It's just about listening. You can start hearing the popping. Once you know that, then you know it's kind of starting to get a little bit of brown on it. And you're just, you know, getting a little close to burning. Now at this point, probably, so I got a little bit of color on here, not a lot, but I'm actually gonna add the garlic. I love garlic.
I love garlic also.
Love garlic.
We're
Use
obsessed.
it for everything. I like to toss that garlic right in there. You'll still get some browning on there, but it's not gonna burn as easily. You get that nice aromatic smell from the garlic.
It smells so good in here.
So again, got some really good browning going on. You know, so we're about, what, 3 minutes in?
Yeah.
You look at it and say, you know, you either be patient and let it keep going, or you be impatient and say, let's just get the shrimp right in there. Let's go for the good stuff. I think we can get some shrimp in there now, so I'm gonna hand me that shrimp. I'm just gonna put some of the shrimp in. And this is enough for like 2 people right here. So I'm gonna toss in probably like, you know, half the shrimp. Get them in there good. Again, there's already oil on the shrimp so that you don't have to add more oil to the pot. It's just ready to go. Get that going. Get it down. You want to try to get
this smells so good. I wish I could smell this right now.
Wish we had smell-o-vision? Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So basically, you get the shrimp, try to get them on the bottom of the pan so you can get some good cook on them. And push out the onions and everything out of the way. So, you got this going. I'm not going to add the sauce in yet. Again, we use this sauce, we marinated with it, we threw that back in, we cooked it off. So if you use this sauce for a marinade, whether it be for shrimp or any kind of protein, you can save the sauce. Don't throw that marinade away. Just throw it right in the pot, reduce it down. You hear the sizzling, see the color on some of those shrimp, nice. So we're getting close to these shrimp being ready. You don't want to overcook the shrimp, right? You gotta probably kick me out of here if I overcook the shrimp, right?
This looks so good. Oh no, I know, you have to make sure, you gotta make sure it's right.
So that's going really good right there. So right now you've got some of these lighter colors. So now I can smell the burn a little bit. I'm gonna throw in the celery. I'm gonna throw in the basil. The basil is crucial to throw it towards the end. You don't want to turn the heat off and do it. It'll steam it, and it's gonna make it brown and black and gross. But you want to get a cook on that. So we got a good cook on this, about 20 seconds. Getting pretty darn close. At this point, I mean, we're ready to add sauce. And then we'll turn off the heat. So, you know, we're just gonna come up from like, you know, way high up there. Beautiful. Throw that in there. We'll leave a little bit back in there to add towards the end. And we just
toss it all up.
Toss it all up. Flip it up. Really good to go. Turn off the heat. Put it up here. We're gonna grab our family style bowl because, you know, it's all about family, right?
Yep, family-owned businesses.
Philly Seafood and Pretty Thai, we're all about family here. I also love woks because you can just pour right from the wok.
We have our jasmine rice back here.
Yeah, we just cooked this to package instructions. You can always add a little less water if you want, depending on the how you want it. We're just gonna pour this down in here, and then you just whoopsie daisy. You can mix it all around. You can combine it. You can be a stir-fried rice, garlic chives. You can put green onion on here if you want. Chinese chives, if you can get your hands on those. That's the traditional pad thai. Coming in here with a really pretty presentation at the end. We can add some more of that. And then, you know, for the actual finish, but I like to, you know, a little fresh lime.
Looks awesome.
Boom.
So good.
And then, of course, because we like heat, right?
We like it a little spicy
Get a
here.
little presentation, a little nice little pop of red on top of that.
This serves for about 4 people, right?
Yeah, you can totally serve 4 people out of this. Or 2 if you're really hungry.
That's how you make our pad thai stir fry. Anything else you want to add?
I'll just say, whatever you're doing in your kitchen, you can always pretty tie it up.
We hope that you enjoyed this pad thai stir fry recipe. For more fun and delicious recipes like this, go to phillyseafood.com or check out prettythaibrand.com. Make sure to follow them on Instagram at prettythaibrand. And remember to always keep it wild.
And do yourself a flavor, guys. Pretty tie it up.
Cheers.
Cheers.